just watched Together, and honestly, this one got under my skin. This is not your typical jump scare fest horror flick. It's deeply unsettling, and this one just might make you question the healthiness of your relationships. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Reserve, where we talk about all things related to movies and physical media. Today we're going to be talking about the new horror movie, Together. No spoilers, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Together is a brand new psychological horror film directed by Michael Shanks and stars real-life husband and wife Dave Franco and Alison Brie. It just dropped in theaters on July 30th and runs about an hour and 42 minutes. The premise is simple. A couple moves to a new city as the girlfriend accepts a new teaching position. After stumbling upon a cave containing the abandoned ruins of a church, they start to become inseparable. It seamlessly blends emotional trauma, codependency, and a supernatural anomaly. This one's going to make you constantly wonder, is this really happening? The storyline and concept of Together felt fresh to me and was unlike anything I've seen before. Throughout the film, I couldn't decide exactly what I thought was going to happen, which is something that I really like. Are they both going to live? Is this just some psychological problem that the characters are experiencing, or is this an elaborate hallucination? I was honestly guessing right up to the final scene. What else can you ask for? In addition to the storyline, here are three of the film's strongest points. The atmosphere of Together is perfect. It immerses you into the small world of the couple as their life slowly starts to unravel. Most of the film takes place in their home or in the surrounding areas, which really helps to develop a feeling of intimacy with the characters. With the camera positioning and setups, it often feels like you're sitting in the same room together. Desaturated tones and dramatic lighting help to create a constant sense of dread. Overall, I thought this one was beautifully shot and maybe one of the more aesthetically pleasing films I've seen so far this year. This is also the first movie that I've seen from director Michael Shanks, and it definitely makes me excited for the projects that he has coming up in the future. The sound design is excellent in this film, featuring an intense, punchy, dynamic range that helps to set up some awesome jump scares. There was also a nice balance between the sound effects and the dialogue. So I didn't notice the common problem of not being able to understand what the characters are saying while simultaneously being bombarded with sound effects. And with those three things in mind, let's talk a bit about the performances. Dave Franco and Alison Brie both held down stellar performances. The chemistry between them is genuine, which helps to make their situation that much more convincing. Their characters have been in a relationship for over 10 years, and it feels as such. In this case, having an actual husband and wife star in the film really adds to the overall impact. Another important thing to note is that this film does not just rely on jump scares. Instead, it aims to truly disturb you, and in that aspect, I think it succeeds. Outside of the performances, the pacing felt nice. It left just enough time between events to help create the tension. It also helped to develop the frustration between them, as Brie's character didn't truly believe that something supernatural was happening. With movies continuing to grow in length, it often feels that a film is too long or that it's dragging. But that's not the case here. I thought the overall length was perfect for the story being told, while leaving enough time for the plot to develop. Being in the body horror category, there were plenty of gruesome and skin-crawling elements that did not disappoint. Similar to jump scares, it did not rely too heavily on the raw shock value of gore. Throughout the film, there are pockets of comedy that really helped to break up the tension, and these moments drew plenty of laughs in our theater. This adds to the film's charm, and it also helps to solidify the relationship dynamic between the two main characters. Overall, Together is an enjoyable horror film that feels fresh. It's beautifully made, emotionally raw, and honestly, it makes you think. If you're into disturbing body horror films with a psychological twist, then you'll love Together. My final rating is 9 out of 10. Great atmosphere, performances, and a refreshing concept that feels new. So that's my take on Together. Have you seen it? If so, put your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see all of my upcoming content. We've got some awesome pickup videos coming together real soon. But until then, I'll see you on the next one.